Hey guys, welcome back. It's Krystal. So today I'm going to share my January and February favorites with you guys. Did not film one of these videos last month, so I thought I would combine the 2 months together and show you what I've been loving and using pretty consistently. So that's what we're going to do today. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you guys stick around a while and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into my favorites. So I've been loving this bronzer from Lorac. It is the Tantalizer Buildable Bronzing Powder, and the shade that I got is in Pool Party, which is their lightest shade. It has a magnetic closure. The packaging is really cool because it's like a bronze, and overall I just really love this bronzer because I feel like I can't go overboard with it and it blends out nicely, and I just really like the tone of it. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's just like that perfect neutral shade on my skin. So I've been really enjoying this. I did do a tutorial using like a Morphe palette, and I also used this bronzer in that video. I will try to link it above here in case you guys want to check that out, but it's really, really soft to the touch, and it's just perfect because I don't put too much on when I use this bronzer. So if you're any darker than me, this probably wouldn't work for you, this particular shade, but they do have other shades in the line. They may have about 4 or 5 different shades. And then for highlighter, I have a few highlighters that I want to talk about. This one is from Becca. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Vanilla Quartz, one of their newest ones. Again, beautiful packaging. And this color is just so stunning. I love it. I think they describe it maybe as like a champagne gold with a pink shift to it. It is gorgeous, and I haven't been able to put this one down. I feel like it's kind of unique to my collection. I feel like I don't have one that's like this color. I also used this particular highlighter in that video that I mentioned before in case you want to check out how the bronzer applied and also the highlighter, or maybe I'll insert clips of when I applied them. But it's just beautiful. Like if you have a light complexion, I think you would really like this highlighter. Again, it has like a little bit of a golden champagne with pink shift to it, but it's not overly gold and it's not too yellow. Like that was my fear when I bought this online. I thought it might be too yellow gold because I do not like yellow gold highlighters on my skin tone, and to my surprise it actually wasn't too yellow gold. It's perfect. It's just so pretty. So the other highlighter I've been loving is this one here from Sephora. It's called the Golden Hour, and it's the highlighting powder, and this one is in 01 Dusk. They do have, I think, 3 shades total. I have 2 of the 3. So I bought this when this first came out, and it had been sitting in my drawer, and I pulled it out back in January, and I love this highlighter so much. It looks like nothing special. Like it looks like it's not gonna even be shimmery or anything. Like it has a little bit of a sheen in the pen, but it just looks like it's not gonna do anything nice for your cheeks. So I was a little bit iffy about it, but when I started using this, I was very surprised at how beautiful it was. So I'm obsessed. This one's in Dusk, like I said before. Let me give you a swatch. And I feel like it's gonna look better like on the skin than it's gonna look in this swatch. And it's very soft to the touch, like very smooth in texture. It's just, it's stunning. So this definitely has a pink / golden shift, but it's not like the Becca one. The Becca one has more of a champagne base color, and then it has that pink golden shift, whereas this one has more of a pink base color and a little bit of a golden shift. So it's almost like the opposite. If you haven't checked these out in Sephora, definitely recommend this one, especially it's in Dusk. It says suede-like highlighting powders with soft luminosity give the effect of sultry evening light. So there's just something special about this one when it goes on my skin. There's just something about the way this one looks on the skin. I'm just putting a little bit on with my fingers. I have highlighter on already, but there's just something the way this looks on the skin. I absolutely love it, and I didn't think that I would. So if you don't really like a highlighter with a pink undertone, then you probably wouldn't like this one, but there's something just so pretty about it, so I love it. I pulled out my Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer. I love this stuff so much. I had put it away and hadn't used it for quite some time, and I pulled it back out, and I just remember why I love this so much. So it comes in this bottle here, and it does have a pump on it. This smells really good. It smells citrusy, like a very light citrus. I love that. Like almost, let me see here. It's kind of like a lemon sugar smell, and I love that. When it comes to skincare products, I love that lemon sugary scent. I used to have a like hand lotion that smelled like that. I think it was from C.O. Bigelow. Oh my God, I was obsessed. But it smells so good, like a sweet, sugary lemon scent. So I love the scent of it, but I really like it because it almost gives a little bit of a brightening, like radiance to the skin, but I also feel like it color corrects a little bit just because it is purple. Now when you blend it out, you can't tell that it was purple at all. It like shears out, but I almost feel like because it's purple, it almost color corrects, but maybe it's more because it brightens the skin. And it also feels hydrating. That's why I like this so much. So not only does it make my skin look radiant, but it makes it feel hydrated. So I've been testing out this palette for over a month now, and this is from Profusion. It's the Eye and Cheek palette. It's the 18 color Eye and Cheek palette with brush, and I've been loving this, you guys. I like the packaging. It is a bigger palette, but you can see through. Like, I like that it has the acrylic clear top, and then you just get these really pretty, like, everyday wearable shades. I'm sorry, my ring light is like showing up. Hold on a sec. Just think it's such a pretty palette because you get so many wearable colors, like everyday shades. So you get some like warm tones over here. Right here you get a highlighter, 2 blushes. Over here you get some kind of neutral smoky shades. And then over here again you have a highlight and 2 blushes. And I just think it's such a wearable palette, and the quality of the shadows and blushes and highlighters are really, really nice. I've been using this quite a bit. The mattes in here are really buttery smooth and they blend out beautifully. The metallics are pigmented and they go on really nice. I'll just show you. You see that shine? So I've been really enjoying this. I think it's gorgeous. Let me give you some swatches. Oh, and you get this double-ended brush, which actually works well. So you get this nice fluffy side here to blend color into the crease, and then on the opposite end you get a flat shader brush. All right, so this is the more warm tone section right here of the palette. And I have no wipes in here, guys. I need a wipe. So yeah, the mattes are really, really soft. So I would just barely dab your brush in there. They're nice and pigmented. You don't need to like swirl your brush in there because they're nice and soft and they blend really nice. So that was that section. Now I'm gonna swatch this section right here. So you see how beautiful this highlighter is? It's gorgeous. And then these 2 shades here, the blush shades are really pretty. So here's the more neutral smoky section right here. And then here's the last row with the highlighter and the 2 blushes. So this blush here does have a sheen. It's pretty shimmery, but it's really, really pretty. I really like it. It's a very cool toned pink. So yeah, I think this is a really great palette for $10. It's very wearable. You get a little bit of everything. You get shadows, you get highlight, blushes, you get a brush that works really nicely, and just some everyday great shades. So definitely recommend for $10. And I will link it below as well as everything else that I'm talking about. Blush, I've been loving the Palladio Matte Blush in Chic. I love this blush so much. The color is gorgeous and the packaging's nice and slim. I think these might cost around $8. They're so affordable and I love that it's matte, and this color is just very wearable. I feel like it can go with a lot of looks. It does have a little bit more warmth to it, but it's just stunning. And what I like about this blush is it's very buildable. Like you can start off very light and then build it up. So it's not initially very pigmented, which I personally like. Some people may want it to be super pigmented right off the bat, but they do have other shades in the line. The deeper ones can be pigmented, but like this one's one of the lighter shades. And for me, I like to kind of start off light and then kind of build my way up if I want it to be a little bit deeper. So it's just a really gorgeous color, a little bit of warmth to it. Just so pretty. So I've been using this one pretty much every single day. I love it. And then I have some new brushes here that I want to talk about. So first off is this one from Morphe. This is part of like their gold collection. I got a whole set of them back Cyber Monday, Black Friday, and it was on sale, and then I got an additional, I think it was 25% off, so I thought that was the perfect time to pick up the set, and I've been just testing them all out. They're actually like right back there. Can you see right over there? I've been using them pretty consistently, but I really love this foundation brush. I just think it's perfection, and I like that it's gold, matches my room. There are a few stray hairs that are sticking up, but they haven't like shed or anything. They just need to be cut a little bit shorter, but that doesn't bother me. So what I like about this brush is it's like a really good size, and it just covers a lot of surface area, and it buffs out my foundation very quickly. And I think the height and density is perfect. It's not too flimsy, not too dense. Just has the perfect amount of movement to blend out foundation, and it's really, really soft. And yeah, it's just a great foundation brush. I absolutely love it. I'm considering buying a backup because I love it that much. Because they do sell those brushes individually. You don't have to buy like the whole set. Two other brushes I've been loving are from EcoTools, and this one I really like for blush, and I like it because it says sheer blush. It's the sheer blush brush, and it's just so nice for blush. Like, I don't want to go in with clown cheeks, so to get a nice light application of blush, this one's perfect because it's duo fiber, and it just doesn't apply too much at once because of that duo fiberness, and it's just not too dense, you know? But it blends out the blush so beautifully, and you can pack it on very lightly. It's kind of contradicting itself. So you can kind of lightly dust blush on your cheeks, and it's just perfect. The other brush I've been loving is this one right here by EcoTools. It's the multitasking powder. So I had to insert this clip because when I previously recorded this, I realized that I grabbed the wrong brush from EcoTools. There's one that looks kind of similar to this, but this is actually the one that I've been loving for blush. So again, it's the multitasking powder brush, and you can use it for powder, but I really like it for blush. I just feel like it's not very dense and it's nice and fluffy. So it just applies the blush very lightly, blends it out really nicely onto the cheeks. So I've been enjoying this one for blush. And again, you can use it for powder or even bronzer, but I've been loving it for blush application. So two of my recent favorite facial oils are these here by Blanc. So these were sent to me like several months ago, and I've been using them pretty consistently. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know I love facial oils. I use them all the time, and I have several favorites, and these are some new favorites that I had. So I tried to film this video, like a favorites video, last month in January, and I included these, but I just didn't like the video at all, so I never posted it. So here I am trying to film it again. So yeah, these have been a favorite. So this one here is the Blanc jojoba oil. It's certified organic, and this is a 2 fluid ounce bottle. And then this one here is the Blanc Rosehip Seed Oil. This is also certified organic, and this is a 1 fluid ounce bottle. I actually like to mix these two together, so I put like a drop of each. You actually have little recipes on the back of these, so you can use this. It says apply 3 to 4 drops as a daily moisturizer, nighttime treatment, and heal and condition everything from cuticles to split ends. So you can use this on your skin, your hands, your face, your elbows, your feet, your hair. And then it also has the Kate's favorite moisturizer recipe, 4 drops of jojoba oil, 2 drops of rosehip oil, and 1 drop of tea tree oil. So I don't have tea tree oil yet, but I'm gonna eventually get some. So yeah, I've been using this pretty consistently, and I like to mix the two together. So the Rosehip Seed Oil says apply 2 to 3 drops to your fingers and gently massage onto your hair, face, neck, and or body. And again, it has the same recipe for a moisturizer on the back. So I've been really enjoying these oils. Put a few drops of each, and I just actually mix them on my hand like this, and then apply them directly to my skin. I forgot to like mention these oils when I first filmed this video, which is why I look plain Jane today. Just cleaning the house, and I thought, oh, I forgot to mention those oils. So I just wanted to give you a little demo on how I apply them onto my skin. So these are really nice. I like that they're certified organic. I prefer using certified organic oils on my face, but I do use some that are not organic. but I just love facial oils in general as a moisturizer. And I also really like to put them on my skin prior to my foundation application. I just feel like it makes my foundation sheer out a little bit and it just goes on smoother and it just looks overall better. So it's just nice and moisturizing and I love it. So those are my recent favorite oils. I will make sure to link them down below. So thank you so much to Kate Blanc for sending these to me for review. I really love them. This is my first time trying Rosehip Seed Oil, and I already had some jojoba oil, but this one's better because I think the other one I have, I don't know if it's certified organic. This one is, so this one I prefer to use over the other one. So I'm very happy to have added these to my collection. This is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, and the shade here that I have is Amethyst. This is so beautiful. So I first heard, or the first review that I saw on these was from my friend Jana Cookie. I will link her channel down below in case you want to check it out. She does amazing videos, she does hauls, reviews, she talks about a lot of products. Definitely go check her out. And she talked about these, she reviewed all of the ones, I believe she has all of the shades, and so I thought, okay, I want to purchase one after her review because she really raved about them. So I did purchase one and then I liked it, so I purchased a second one. And this is the one that I purchased, and then I got my February BoxyCharm, and this particular one, the same color that I had just purchased, came in my BoxyCharm, so now I have two. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This is what I have on my lids, but I do have a shadow on top. This comes with a wand like this. You can use these and apply it directly onto your lid, but what I like to do is actually get a brush and kind of get some off the applicator and then kind of blend it onto my lid. So this one is just such a beautiful color. It's like a purpley pink with a little bit of a blue, I don't know, it looks like a little bit of a blue shift, and then the shimmers in there I would say are like pinky silver. So, and I feel like these have really good lasting power. They blend onto the lid really beautifully, and I just think it's a really nice formula. It's just really stunning, like pow on the eyes. I did put shadow over it like I said, but so this is the way it looks when it's blended out. Do you see that? Look how pretty that is. Oh, just makes my stomach flutter. So that is absolutely stunning. I like the two that I have. I might have to purchase the rest because I like it that much. I've been very into the cream shadow craze right now. You know, a lot of brands are coming out with cream shadows and kind of digging it. So the only thing is, my worry is if you don't use them like frequently, I feel like eventually they will dry out, because I feel like cream shadows were a thing like years ago. Like I remember reviewing some that Rimmel London came out with, and I thought those were really good, but eventually they got dried out and I had to throw them away. So I feel like that's going to be the case. Like anything that's cream has more potential to dry out faster than like a powder shadow. So I really need to kind of use these frequently, and I have some from ColourPop, from Wet n Wild, and I just want to play with those a little bit more. So those are my favorites. I'm sure I have more. Like I know I have two lip products in my, I have like several lip products that I love. I carry them in my purse, and my purse is not up here, it is downstairs. So maybe we'll save that for another video. Maybe I'll show those in my weekly favorites, because I usually use those all the time because they're in my purse. So I want to talk about fails. I'm going to talk about these two products right here, and then we will be done. So this is the Covergirl Melting Pout Matte like lipstick. And I had two of these. I returned one because I could not find this one to return it, but then I found it. So this one is in the shade Champagne Showers. The packaging's nice. I just don't like the formula on this. I don't know, there was something about it. Like this one, I feel like it's kind of sheer, and I don't like the applicator. I feel like it doesn't pick up enough product. It kind of lifts the product actually. And I just didn't like the way these dried down and looked on my lips. It actually looked, I don't know, just like you could see the lines in my lips, and I just didn't think it looked flattering on me. My camera totally died because the battery was dead, but luckily I have two backups. So yeah, I just didn't like this lip product at all. It just didn't look flattering on my lips. So I returned the other one, and now that I found this one, maybe I'll try to return it. Although it's been probably like a month or more, but I did talk about these in like a haul video or something. So the other product that I didn't like is the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara with Lengthening Fibers. So I think a lot of people actually like this mascara. It's one of the newer ones from Essence. Essence makes two of my favorite mascaras, the Lash Princess, and then there's another one that I like. I can't remember the name, but it comes in a white tube. It's in my purse because I use it all the time, and I've been working more lately, so some mornings I'm in a rush. I don't have time to do my mascara, and when I get to work is when I put it on, so that's why it's in my purse. But this one, I just didn't like it, and I'm pretty sure quite a few people said that they really love this mascara. The reason I don't like it is because it's so dry. Like, the formula is too dry for me. I like a moist mascara, if you will. This one, I like the brush, and I like the way it made my lashes look initially, but I just feel like because it's a drier formula, it just doesn't last that long. Like, I feel like it started drying out within like a week and a half of use, and it just didn't do as much for my lashes in the beginning as like the other two mascaras I mentioned from Essence. So I just wouldn't purchase it again. It is very affordable, but it's just not my favorite. So this is what it looks like. And I'm just not a fan of mascaras that have a drier formula. It kind of reminds me of the formula of the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. I don't like that one. A lot of people love that mascara, but me personally, like, I thought it worked good in the beginning, but it was the same situation. It was just a drier formula, and I just didn't like it after using it several times. So this one's very similar to that. If you've used that one and you don't like it, I would recommend steering clear of this one. So those were my fails for the past couple months. I'm sure I've had more, but I think I'm gonna talk about those in like a dedicated video. And I have so many videos to film, but this month has been a little bit crazy for me. This past month, February, I said I was gonna do weekly favorites, and I'm still gonna try my best, but the problem is I am now working more days. Normally I work 1 day a week, and when my daughter's in preschool is when I film, but they needed coverage at work for the next 2 months. So on the days that she goes to preschool, I am now working. So that is cutting my time very short for filming. So I'm gonna have to try to film when she's taking a nap, which I don't like to be too loud because I don't wanna wake her up. So I'm gonna try my best. That's why I did like a messy bun today, because I was like, I need to film a video. Anyways, mom life, it's priority. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.